Many chemical reactions are very exciting. Look what happens when we ignite the gases evolved. Practical work gives a greater understanding of the underlying chemistry.
How hard is studying chemistry, and have you enjoyed it?
Studying chemistry isn't for the faint-hearted or those who aren't committed to putting in the hours. You really do need to have a passion for the subject to get you through the difficult times. Just remember, everyone's in the same boat and Jill's always there to help. I've definitely enjoyed studying chemistry and wouldn't change the experience I've had.
By diluting an acidic solution, we can show how the pH changes using an indicator.
What made you decide to study chemistry?
I decided to study chemistry as I've always found it very interesting and fun to learn. Chemistry is such a sought after subject for universities, so choosing it allowed me to gain access to a wide variety of great courses.
Join our enthusiastic team, who this year have measured the amount of calcium in teeth.
What are the big differences between sixth form and studying at school?
I found the biggest difference to be time management. Make sure you give enough time to all of your subjects, as catching up can be very difficult. You will also get the opportunity to try out different studying techniques like study partners and mentoring.
Some chemical changes are given specific names. This one is called traffic lights.
What are you hoping to apply for in higher education or do when you leave sixth form?
I'm personally planning on going to Northumbria University and studying physiotherapy, as I believe that the skills that I've learnt through doing chemistry, the academic knowledge and the scientific mindset will actually help benefit me doing that course.
Using technical procedures, we can convert an alcohol to a carboxylic acid.
What made you decide to study chemistry?
I really loved chemistry from GCSE and definitely wanted to continue. Many careers require chemistry, like medicine, so I knew it would open up doors for me. The course combines practical, analytical and problem-solving skills which would be extremely valuable to both employers and for personal development.
The level of oxygen in water can be chemically measured by the intensity of orange colour.
What skills do you need to succeed in chemistry?
Determination is a mindset you need for chemistry. You need to be determined. Even if you're not doing very well, you can still put the work in and get an A star at the end. But for that you need a good work ethic. It's important to have a passion for science and chemistry. Otherwise you're not going to enjoy the lessons, you're not going to enjoy the practicals, and you won't want to be there. You won't take the information in. You need to have the confidence to answer questions even if you get it wrong, because that's how you learn, through failure. Numeracy. You do GCSE maths at school, you need to bring that with you, and if you're doing A-level maths, that's great because chemistry and maths go hand in hand.
Look at what happens when we shake the solution. It becomes oxygenated. Join us to find out why.
How hard is studying chemistry, and have you enjoyed it?
A-level chemistry is a big step up, so it needs more attention and time. So if you don't put in the work in and outside of the lessons, then it will definitely be hard. But if you do the opposite of that, you'll find that chemistry is really a nice subject.
Balloon modelling is a great way of exploring molecules such as benzene and ethene.
What are you hoping to apply for in higher education or do when you leave sixth form?
I'm going on to do a degree in cosmetic science where I will be learning how to make various skincare and makeup products and how they interact with different skin types. I am also doing a year in industry as part of my degree in order to increase my employability.
Guest speakers visit the department often to give talks on careers in higher education. This is Annie from the chemistry department at the University of York.
What made you decide to study chemistry?
I chose chemistry because it's helpful in understanding the fundamental building blocks of life, such as important biochemistry, chemical industry, and understanding how the building blocks of our day-to-day lives fit together.
Studying key elements in the periodic table, such as vanadium, show they can exist in many different vibrant colours.
How much homework do you get per week?
Chemistry helps you become an effective independent learner to prepare you for university. Our homework every week is to read the textbook to give us an insight into the topics that we'll be studying that week.
Past students return to share their experiences of higher education and advise our students on their course choices.
What support is available to help you with your studies?
We've had lots of support throughout the chemistry course. In first year I had a mentor, and the year above all lesson notes were uploaded to Moodle where we could access them online. There were also student-led revision sessions for both AS and A2.
We aim high. Extension opportunities, including the International Chemistry Olympiad, has seen many students achieve a Gold Award.
What has been the highlight of your chemistry course?
Meeting a lot of like-minded people and establishing some really strong friendships.
There are plenty of experiments in chemistry with lots of group work.
What made you decide to study chemistry?
I chose chemistry because of how broad it is. It's a mixture of theory and practical, and it involves a lot of maths and a lot of diagrams, not just written work, so it keeps everything really varied and interesting.
These are our homemade liquid crystals, which are used in the displays of many TVs. See what happens when we heat them.
If you could give us one bit of advice that would help to achieve a high grade and succeed, what would it be?
I think a good bit of advice is that A-level chemistry is a big step up from GCSE, and because of this, it's very tough and very challenging. But what's really important is reflecting on your mistakes and learning from your mistakes, and that's the key to success.
The Chemistry Society is a great place to visit advanced and exciting chemistry.
What are you hoping to apply for in higher education or do when you leave sixth form?
I wanted to do medicine in university, and I think work experience is one of the most important things for your personal statement if you want to do medicine, as well as the entrance exams obviously. But what's key is making sure that you sort your experience out yourself, because if a parent sorts it out, it doesn't look good. You know, you're entering a world full of responsibility. Make sure that you sort everything out yourself.
Teamwork. Chemistry students work together to support each other, and many of the students in this picture have been talking to you on this video.
How hard are the practicals, and does it matter if you've done very little practical work before?
The practicals start off easier and get harder, building on your skills. It doesn't matter how much practical work you have done before, as Jill demonstrates each practical and makes sure everyone understands what to do. Plus, she's always there to help during the practical itself.
Here the colour of the solution decreases, illustrating a serial dilution.
How hard is the level of study at A-level compared to studying for GCSEs?
I would say that the difficulty is definitely a level up from GCSE. However, I'd say that throughout the course you're supported, and it helps a lot with the transition into the more difficult course.
The whole department is lucky enough to be able to visit and work in the chemistry laboratories at the University of York.
What are you hoping to apply for in higher education or do when you leave sixth form?
I've chosen to pursue a degree in chemistry. Because chemistry is very expansive, I want to greater understand the different fields before choosing which one interests me most as a future career. I was told I do not require any work experience, however the College Chemistry Society allows you to investigate chemical ideas beyond the syllabus.
This year's Olympiad success.
Do you regret coming to sixth form, and would you recommend it to students finishing secondary school?
Choosing chemistry is one of the best decisions I made, as it's a very challenging subject, and if you're up for a challenge, then that's the best subject for you. I would highly recommend coming to sixth form because you meet amazing people and get more experience, and your life just get more amazing.
Look at these amazing luminescent chemical reactions studied in the Chemistry Society, which give off light instead of heat.
What has been the highlight of your chemistry course?
The highlight of my chemistry course has got to be the practicals. They were more engaging and they helped me to understand scientific concepts more and also understand hazard, risk and safe working.